refreshing, ice-cold Coca-Cola with a bright, right taste and a special sparkle all its own. Enjoy your Coke at our snack stand right now.
The show starts in 9 minutes. The show starts in 8 minutes.
Fresh candies, the flavors you love. Assorted drinks, your favorite beverages. Hot coffee. Hot dogs the way you like them. Ice cream, smoothly delicious.
The show will start in 7 minutes.
Here's a choice of food and drink to satisfy anyone and everyone. You'll find something to please you to add to your evening's enjoyment. Something to please all tastes and age groups.
The show starts in 6 minutes.
Refresh yourself. It's intermission time. The concession stand is open and ready to serve you.
Class, come to order. Pay attention just once. We have a lesson to teach to the dunce. Is the candy good conviction?
Now the tasting is perfection.
Have we got a good selection?
We invite your close inspection.
Is the ice cream not delicious? Healthful, tasty, unnutritious. Is the popcorn crisp and healthful?
Yeah, and it is sure a mouthful.
Is the soda cold and fizzy?
Vitamins keep the bubbles busy.
That's good. The lesson is learned. The trip to the sweet spot you have earned. Now is time for intermission. Treat yourself to some nutrition. Ladies and gentlemen, attractions.
There are candy bars galore in a lobby candy store, just in case you want a taste of something sweet.
Our popcorn is nutritious. You will find it delicious.
Most anything that you would care to eat. Cooling drinks that are so grand, simply name your favorite brand. Or some ice cream so good and helpful too. If you feel you need nutrition, now's the time, it's intermission. Step right up, we have the very best for you.
Top quality hamburgers, the most popular snack in the country. We serve them plain or garnished to your taste.
Golden, pure creamery butter, rich, flavorful, satisfying. That's what it takes for the finest buttered popcorn, and that's what we use. See for yourself why there's no Showtime treat to equal the crisp, delicious flavor of hot popcorn that's bathed in real melted butter. It's at the concession stand now.
He's the champ. He's the greatest. Because when it comes to winning blue ribbons, Dad can sure show us all how. But chances are he's always too busy making life easier for others to have time to collect them. So let's all toast the great family hero with a rousing, heartfelt cheer that's well-earned. Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Hot dogs, the all-American favorite. Certainly we serve them, piping hot and full of flavor. Call for yours now.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
It's showtime.
I'm a big weirdo. Yes, 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 yes.
be a 10, but I'm a natural 20. I was lonely back then, here I am, one of many. I can't wait till the time when the weekdays are gone. Got a goal, don't wait up, heading straight to the con. Yes, 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 yes. We're all big weirdos. We're all big weirdos. Yes, 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 yes. And we'll make this one a hit. We'll make this one a hit.
It's Saturday, Supercade, get around. We'll get your video friends together. Yes, Saturday, Supercade, it's time for fun, and no one else can do it better. And it feels so right, because it's Supercade time. Let's have some Supercade fun. Yes, it's Supercade time. Let's have some Supercade fun, fun, fun. Come on to Supercade time. Join all the Supercade fun. Yes, it's Supercade time. Let's have some Supercade fun, fun, fun. Come on to Supercade time. Join all the Supercade fun. Let's have some Supercade fun. Come on to Supercade
It's
time.
Saturday Supercade. Hello and welcome back to Saturday Supercade. How the hell is everybody? I'm alright. I'm finally have a weekend off, a full weekend off. I've been on 6-day weeks for the last half month. It's not fun. I'm very tired. Yep. Pheonix is here.
Hello.
And Eli is here.
For once, yeah.
Yay. Dalton may or may not be here. He is Schrodinger's cat boy. He was very miffed he missed the Catboy Cops last week.
You would.
I can't blame him for that.
We're back with more MonsterCon. So in the chat we've got Rudy, we've got Mr. E. Catherine's here, which means it's officially a party.
Woo!
I'm going to address this first. During the pre-show, Mr. E asked if there was going to be a blooper reel for the finale of 30 Plus Films with Scooby-Doo. Maybe. There really isn't a lot of footage that isn't just me and Casey just kind of, crap. All right, let's do that again. You know? Not a lot of super funny stuff, because I very much go, moving on. Rarely do I go off into something that's actually legitimately funny.
Mr. E, no, not Dolphin, Dalton. You've bet him before.
Dalton. Dalton, who likes to wear dolphin shorts, but...
Yeah? No, he did that a lot last year when he was still living here in England, doing his studies.
Yeah. He used to show up.
Go back a few months.
Yeah, he used to show up all the time, but he's in Hawaii now, which is about 5 hours after me, so it's a little difficult for him to come in here.
Yeah.
All right, we are doing MonsterCon. This might be, after next week we'll probably do something else, but we'll come back to this, because with each game they just the team gets better and better at making this thing work, and yeah. And Eli finally gets a chance to play.
Yay!
Well, I did play once on Rosen's stream, but not with you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and play 3 players, regular game. Okay, so what do we want here? Once again, we have Surf Rock, We got our lo-fi beats, which is what was playing on the title screen. Once again, Kawaii Future Bass. We got Retro. And Fantasy Vibes.
I'm gonna let Eli have a choice.
Yeah, Eli, well, I was going to say that. Eli, you get to pick the music, so what do you want?
Let's go with Fantasy Vibes this time.
Fantasy Vibes? Okay. Ah, SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Usually on the internet. Like here.
Yep.
We understand you here. We understand you. Come in. We're
all mad here.
We're totally not a cult.
Forever and ever.
Anywhere else we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits, but here we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged. Alright, once again, I am going to take Vicky, because I always do.
He always does.
I like Vicky. Leave me alone. She's cute.
She's a cute.
That's me, nerd extraordinaire.
Who do you want this time, Pheonix?
I was gonna let Eli go.
Alright, if you want Eli to go first, Eli, who would you like? We got Brian, we got Amira, we've got Oz, and the extra playable characters, we've got Milo, Aravi, Val, and Damien.
I'll go with Oz.
Oz?
Usually do.
Okay. Do you want to change this? Do you want to use Oz? You want a different name, or do you want to be Yellow?
You can go with Oz.
Oz, okay. He, she, or they?
He.
Alright.
I hope they like my cosplay.
Alright, Pheonix, who do you want? What?
Who's the purple gal again?
Right here?
Yeah.
That's Aravi. She's the Slayer.
Cool, we'll go with that.
Okay. So, you want Periwinkle, you want Aravi, or do you want a different name?
You know what? I'm kind of feeling Periwinkle.
Okay. He, she, or they?
She's fine.
Okay.
Here to slay.
Let's see here. Hang on 1 second. Chat check. Chat check! Cons are special. Well, tomorrow's a special day for us. Cons are special. Catherine's going to MomoCon next weekend. She's a finalist in the AMV contest. Well, let us know how that turns out.
Cool.
Catherine, we really would like to know.
Yeah.
And it's the one, and for Rudy, it's, the 1 year anniversary of your brother-in-law passing away. Oh, sorry, Rudy. Anyway. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's get into the silly here, alright? But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after-party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question: would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam DeLioncourt, a hipster vampire standoff demeanor, hid the fact he was truly a lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved.
Count your days, fuckers.
I love her.
Oh man, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
Nico Sharp, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shapeshifting even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
Anyway.
And April 1st, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone the rest of our lives? We'd had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Alright, let's see. Tell us 3 things you like. Since I do not plan on going after any of the 6 main ones this go-round, let's do role-playing in bed.
Is that joke here?
Yep. Retro games. Yeah, and kawaii cereal mascots. Why not? So Eli, 3 things you like.
I'll go with dad joke T-shirts.
Okay.
Retro games.
Okay.
And anime fashion.
Anime fashion. Okay. Pheonix.
Blind boxes.
Overspending on limited edition blind boxes. Okay.
Retro games.
Retro games.
Nuanced villains.
What? Oh, nuanced villains.
Nuanced villains.
Okay. Choose your top 3 favorite magical girl tropes. Where's Casey when we need her?
They are adorable.
All right, which one you want? Give me a color. Eli.
Top left.
Okay.
The pink one.
Okay.
And the blue one.
And the blue one. Okay. Pheonix.
Purple. Orange, because she just looks kind of crazy.
Okay.
And teal, and the greeny teal one.
Okay. We weren't new to all this, We weren't new to all this, so we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we've been putting off for too long.
Draw your weapon.
Making our own comic. We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Alright, so, what genre do we want? We've done shonen, we've done sci-fi, we have what looks like romance, superhero, magical girl, and something to do with a cigarette.
Could be noir.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's go with noir this time.
Okay. The failure of failure. Okay, yeah. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves the one thing that always kept us going, that we were young and unafraid. Everybody! And rock stupid!
We gotta agree a pace on this.
The point is to do it right after I say everybody.
I do, but then you do it so slow, I'm like...
Because I'm waiting for you!
I'm saying it!
Okay, then. Catherine, making excuses... Catherine, making excuses not to work on them. Great, the game is calling me out.
It's calling out every creative person,
yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
Eli, I do and rock stupid in every single one of these games when they say they're young and unafraid.
I know.
I'm telling Eli, not you.
Oh, sorry.
I haven't been here for a lot of these, let's be real. Oh.
True.
Yeah.
By the way, folks, there is merch. tpublic.com/user Shella15 Productions. We have a young and unafraid and rock stupid t-shirt available.
We do.
And the design is also available on many other sundry products. Anyway, and we're ready to start.
Let's go.
All right, I'm going to go first. I'm going to go to the hotel to start off with.
So,
you get it?
Eli.
Yeah?
Who are you pursuing? Because you didn't say. We didn't go through that yet.
It should be pretty obvious, but April.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you go for April. All right.
Cool. I really should finish writing Xian and the Chocolatier. I'm intrigued, cool. Catherine. Tell us more. All right. Well, Catherine tells us about her magnum opus. You get an ice cream cone at a food stand. Damn, you ate it too fast. Brain freeze! You feel like you can't move. You stand still for what seems like ages. The entire con passes in front of you. You imagine everything you'll miss out on now that you're forever frozen. Suddenly, the brain freeze passes. After such a traumatic experience, your neural pathways have been changed forever, effectively giving you 2 creativity. Nice. Apparently, a day at the con wasn't... Welcome. Yep. Apparently, a day at the con wasn't enough to exhaust you because you and your friends decided to hit up a karaoke bar. April and Liam are finishing their duet now.
Butts, 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 butts.
Where's Tifa when we need her?
Yeah.
Dear God, the butt.
All about those butts. You want to be Nico, Eli?
I guess. Yeehaw! My turn. You're on deck, Vicky.
Time to pick a song that wows everyone. Yet another classic situation where you have to choose wisely to impress your friends. So what do you sing? Wait, hold that thought. Some sort of horrible flaming portal just appeared, and out of it walks an infernal hell beast.
What the fuck?
Nico, what the fuck did you do?
I was just singing. Let's not jump to conclusions. We don't know if my song has anything to do with this beast being summoned.
What are you singing, infernal beast summoning from the spell from the fourth circle of hell?
Why does April now sound like Polly?
Because I can never get the consistent voice.
It was in the country music category. What else was I supposed to sing in this get-up? Hip-hop?
Didn't you read the title of the song?
Yes, but who am I to judge how artists choose to name their songs? I thought you were all about disruptive art, Liam.
Meanwhile, the Hell Beast is destroying everything inside. It also looks like April's fled the scene and locked the door behind her. April, let us out!
Sorry, but no.
But if I open the door, the beast could get out and go on a murder spree. Less people die this way.
Less people who happen to be your friends!
It wouldn't be nice if I let personal bias affect my choice.
You gotta do something about this Hell Beast, or you won't be able to live to attend the con tomorrow, or ever again. Take advantage of your surroundings, choose a duet so the Beast is forced to sing along with you instead of murdering you all. When in doubt, choose blackmail. Tell April if she doesn't let you out, you'll spend your dying breath posting no makeup photos of her online.
Oh.
Hang on a second. Remember how my Catherine's magnum opus. Remember how my favorite Willy Wonka is Douglas Hodge from the 2023 West End Charlie and Chocolate Factory musical? I started writing a fanfic crossing it over with Kingdom Hearts. I've uploaded a few chapters because of life and not sure where to go, and with it hasn't been updated in a bit. That's 2013, wow. I mean. Oh boy. Yeah.
That's what. And thank you, Mr. E.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yep, blackmail.
There! You don't have any such pics.
Oh, yes, she does. Show one to Nico, Vicky.
What are you talking about? That's a picture of a lemur.
But we're pretending it's a picture of April so that she'll open the door and we won't die.
Oh, you're right, it is April. I didn't realize she looked so much like a lemur with her makeup off.
Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no.
Shit, that pic, that one's a career ender. Nah, I'm calling you bluff, silly geese. You don't have a pic of me looking like a lemur.
Have it your way. Post it to Momentgram, Vicky, and be sure to tag out April's usual sponsors.
What should we caption it? How about, you won't believe what April 1st looks like when she's leaving her friends to die.
Ah, fuck it! That's the lesser evil here! She opens the door and snatches your phone. You flee the room and close the door. April is frantically looking through your pictures and erasing everything.
Gotcha! It was a bluff. There were no pics.
I don't care. I can't risk it.
She smashes your phone against the wall. Her eyes look crazy. Like lemur eyes.
That wasn't cool.
Threatening to expose my no-makeup pics is not cool either.
Neither was locking us in a karaoke booth with a hell beast.
Okay, let's go even.
You buy a new phone and you take a lovely selfie to start rebuilding your photo gallery. You gain 2 boldness and lose that 2 creativity I just got. Okay.
But there's too many options.
Question.
Yes?
Is the hell beast still there?
Probably.
Okay, just checking.
Where do you want to go, Eli? Excuse me, sorry. You want to go to the main stage, community zone, the lobby, or the merch hall?
Where do I go to raise charm or fun?
I don't think it works like that. It's based on the situation, not quite the... From what I can see, it's just... It depends on what it... It doesn't work like that one, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, it mostly seems to give you a smart sort creativity.
Okay, let's go to the vendors.
Okay. To the merch hall!
I don't want to interrupt anything.
You find a stand at the merch hall that says hyper-realistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. You put it on, you see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed, but the headset looks good on you, like too charm good. JGB is here.
Hey, JGB. Yep. She's acting like Harley Quinn. Am I? Right.
You and your friends are browsing Artist Alley. Compared to the lewd emoji sculptures you just passed, finding a foot fetish art stand is downright tame. Good afternoon. Does anything catch your eye? Everything's on sale. If you're not into feet, I've got other pieces you might like. I could even draw a hand if you want. No, never mind. Please don't make me draw a hand. What about teeth? You like teeth, right? I've got lots of teeth I could sell you.
No thank you. Related question. Are you okay?
Ugh. I suppose you've caught me red-footed. Truthfully, I haven't sold much art lately, and I'm getting a bit worried about my bottom line.
I get it. Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. You can be Zoe this time.
I get it. Occasionally the free hand of the market becomes a prude and wants to stop you fondling the free feet of the market.
Ew, I hate hands! Your plight is universal, my friend. You're suffering from what many artists must suffer today.
Being cringe?
Well, that too, but I was going to say being broke.
Either way, I can relate. Don't worry, Mr. Feed Artist. I can promise Oz's awesome ideas will help you get rich.
You don't feel like ruining Doug's image of you today. How can you help this artist turn his craft into a viable business? People are too used to anime full of waifus with disproportionately big boobs. Maybe it's time for waifus with disproportionately big feet. New fan service just dropped. All the great failed artists eventually becomes teachers. It's time for this artist to become a teacher at Feet Academy.
First one.
Yeah. Ooh, Kiki.
It has a certain logic to it. Back in the day, anime wasn't this oversaturated with big titty waifus. Bullshit, it wasn't, Liam.
I think Dalton's bouncing.
Eli?
Attempt was made.
It's worth a try. Oh, no, that's
sorry, hang on. Scroll back. Thank God for scroll back. Here you go. Right here.
Maybe everything changed when an ambitious artist who specialized in drawing boobs changed anime forever. This could be your chance to make history.
It's worth a try. The feed artist draws...
Why does that work?
I don't know, but it does.
I mean, knowing this franchise, she'll be really big in the Sasquatch community.
And the Lord of the Rings community.
Yeah.
The feed artist draws a cute anime girl with disproportionately enormous feet.
Yes.
Yes, exactly what I never knew I needed.
I don't know. Isn't it a bit weird?
Maybe the first time someone drew a big boob waifu, it also looked a bit weird. But now everybody loves anime boobs.
Dalton's in the chat. Oh, heavens. Someone take a picture of that, please, of that. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. Hang on.
Right, who can resist these tootsies? Can you even eat on those beautiful souls?
Oh, great. We've awakened a foot fetish in Zoe.
I admit, this girl has big step on me vibes.
Oh, God. Don't get back in here.
Are you selling this drawing?
Sure, if you're buying.
See, you already got a new customer. Big feet waifus, here we come.
You all high five with your feet, as is thematically appropriate. You gain 2 fun, but you lose 2 smarts.
Yeah, I think that was worth it.
Catherine, for some reason, it reminds me of the initial Equestria Gold designs.
Yeah.
Dalton, Rosen picked a good episode to not be able to attend.
I was going to say, He's really glad he's not attending this stream.
Rosen's got a thing about feet?
He doesn't like them.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay, where haven't we been? Because I'm a completionist.
All right, we got the main stage, the community zone, or the lobby. Pheonix, where do you want to go?
Community zone, please.
Community zone. All right. In the middle of the community zone, you see a bunch of top-hatted gentlemen, a vintage car, a dog, and a boot. Oh, it's LARP Monopoly. This goes against all your values, and yet the moment you start making money, you gentrify the fuck out of a street by building many hotels. You make sure everyone who dares step on your turf becomes miserable. A father of 3 begs you to lower the rent. Get good, you yell. No, what have you become? You burn your Monopoly money and leave, but deep down you have to admit you got too fun. Later, Omen and Doug are fulfilling some con volunteer hours by officiating the Pokemon's trading card game tournament. You and Liam are also there. Liam, because he loves correcting people on rules. You, because it's increasingly clear that you're only at this con to hang around your hot friends.
What the fuck is that?
Hey, we're wrapping up the final match now. Will one of you go get the trophy?
It's one of those Japanese lantern yokai.
What trophy?
The one I gave you this morning.
Oh, I thought you were awarding that trophy specifically to me.
Why would I give you a trophy?
I don't know. Best volunteer and best Omen were my guesses.
Nice. Oh, those are great guesses.
Indeed. Maybe the trophy was for best guesser.
It wasn't. It was the trophy for the winner of this tournament. Go grab it. The award ceremony should start any minute.
We may have a problem.
What's wrong?
You see, I did that thing, what do you call it nowadays? I did a pawn on the trophy.
What?
Why would you pawn the trophy?
It was my trophy! I do what I want.
It was never your trophy.
Well, if it definitely isn't now that I pawned it.
Crap.
Harry Winkle, it'd be great if you could think of something to award the winner before our manager hears about this.
Award them what all professional gamers seek. A coupon for parental approval of their life choices. Or give them a drinking glass. Trophies are a very inefficient container for liquids anyway.
See, so wait, were we supposed to, like, click at the beginning to say who we were actively going for?
You weren't going after someone. Your choices at the beginning affect what your starting stats are towards a certain... Towards
no, it's fine.
that. It doesn't let you pick. We just talk about it, so nobody's stepping on anybody else.
No, that's fine. I was like, did I miss something that we normally did the week before? Because I think I might actually go for Omen this time.
Okay, that's fine.
But also, I don't know what.
What?
I don't know. These both seem kind of. Token.
Catherine, goddammit, Omen. Oh, ouch, that first option. Dalton, look, my trophy was diagonal, my opponent's queen, it was worth losing even if I had to lose my trophy in the exchange. First one you said, Pheonix?
Yeah, coupon.
Good thinking.
That's an awesome idea. Nerds that struggle to relate to their parents would want this coupon more than anything in the world.
Aw, Doug.
If you say so. Give me a pen, I will make the pathetic coupon.
You can't! You're not a parent. If it doesn't come from a real parent, the approval isn't as genuine.
Fine, I'll find another father and hold his children hostage until he signs the coupon.
Technically, I sired another vampire once, which makes me a sort of father, so I can write the coupon.
Really? I didn't know you were the fatherly type, Liam.
Catherine, I want to give Doug a hug. Everybody wants to give Doug a hug.
And more.
And more. I'm not. I had no idea my vampiric offspring would develop a familial attachment to me. It was embarrassing for everyone involved. But if the alternative is Omen harasses strangers and commits crimes, then I'll assume the role and write the coupon. Liam writes the coupon, and you all award it to the tournament winner. The tears she sheds for finally being approved by her dad, or any dad, warm your heart. This is weird, but if the winner's happy not accusing us of fraud, I guess I'll allow it.
I think it's great. Imagine the joy of getting written parental approval.
You don't have to imagine it, Doug. Here, I wrote you a coupon, too.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
That's really cute.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Liam saved the day by being the ultimate daddy. You gain 2 charm, but lose 2 smarts.
My heart.
Everybody chooses a fictional character. Say your choice out loud to the other players before advancing.
Data.
Eli?
Amina.
Sunset Shimmer. Player orders decide on how terrible it would be if the character was the one officiating your wedding.
Sunshim officiating your wedding. Now, I'd like
Honestly,
to see it.
all of them sound like they'd be pretty interesting wedding officiants.
All right,
so
then
let's
we'll
go with random.
And we're right back where we started. Perfect. That was completely pointless.
I'm not as familiar with your character, Eli, but I think Data would be fairly efficient at it.
Let's see. Rudy, leave room for me. Mr. E, everyone wants to hug Doug. Not me. Fine, you contrarian. More Doug hugs for the rest of us. So there.
Hens love roosters, geese love ganders, everybody else.
All right, I'm going to go over here because I'm going to actually try from this. Ooh. Sawyer, Suzanne. Yeah, we're going to go with Vera this time. You invite Vera to join you at the con.
Sure, I'd love to go.
Really?
Really? I didn't think you'd be interested. Of course I am. I have money to launder and merch is the perfect cover.
All right. Tell us what your type. What a generic and stupid question. I don't like people who ask stupid questions. Be less stupid, thanks.
I guess I could sit for a while.
All right. I assume you want to sit over here with. April.
Yes.
Okay.
April.
What do you want to do? Board game night? Go for a walk or watch a movie? More peppers, the spicier the situation.
Let's go with board game night.
Okay. You and April have a great game night. She asks if you can play Candyland because it reminds her of her childhood and she loves the aesthetics. It sounds low stakes, so you agree. 2 hours and 1/5 flip table later, you learn just how competitive a game of Candyland with April 1st can be. At least now you know your relationship can survive even the horrors of Molasses Swamp. Aww.
You want some mana potions?
Where do you want to go, Pheonix?
Catherine, Sunshima's best pony girl. I'm still more of a Rarity fan. I like Rarity more than I thought I would because considering she's a fashion girl. But yeah, Sunshima's cool. And yeah, next one, please.
Board game night, watch a movie, or go out to dinner?
Dinner.
Dinner.
Let's get spicy.
Okay. You and Omen go out to a fancy restaurant.
Well,
That's
I
cute.
usually eat on the go, but...
Omen tells you all about their former conquest as a villain. Apparently, they once had a fortress not far from this very restaurant. You two decide to check out the old fortress out of curiosity. Turns out it's a laundromat now. Omen might have been more upset they weren't so fascinated by the washing machines. The future truly is now. Day 2, time to work on the comic.
What should I write?
Oh, this one's fun.
This one's for you, Eli. Now it's time to take a break from your real-life shenanigans and brainstorm some fictional shenanigans for your comic. Go for it. Why did you get banned from the zoo? You kept shooting a gun at random stuff for the lols. You kept trying to fit stuff inside a zebra's mouth for scientific reasons. You tried to make No Pants Tuesdays a thing. You got robbed by dogs, so it was for your own safety.
Let's go with robbed by dogs.
Robbed by dogs, okay?
Time for a brainstorm.
My turn. Choose a detective book that would totally catch your attention. The Case of the Missing Vagina. The kid detective's in Babies. Where do they come from? Death of a Twink. Oh, hey, Dalton, the book for you.
Oh, no.
The Mystery of How Planes Fly. Oh, we're going with Death of a Twink. We're going with Death of a Twink. Time to get back to the con. Alright, here we go. Hang on. No, don't let me die!
Let me die!
I said Dalton. Alright, I'm gonna go to the main stage. JGB, I'd read Death of a Twink.
Lots of laughing emojis from Rudy.
You grab a seat at the main stage where a panelist talks about making interesting player characters. Apparently they should be color coordinated, have a distinct personality, and also a cool name, like Kratos, Luigi, or Vicky. You learn how to make an awesome PC, and that self-knowledge equals 2 smarts. Vera arrives and is keen to meet a meet and greet for her favorite newspaper cartoonist, Carl Onslow. Yeah, we had that one, but we're going to go through this. We had this one last week, but this is the only one we've gone through so far. So, you thought Print was dead, but apparently not for her.
Mr. Onslow, sir, nice to meet you. The understanding humour of your strips always makes me smile, even if after reading the tightening financial regulations.
Thank you, my dear. Harry, that was just the pick-me-up this old man needed.
Is something wrong?
Well, I've signed a new contract with a big corporation. It seemed a good deal at the time, but now that I've thought about it a bit... One sec. I know Doug is such a man-baby and verbally and for one day only physically abusive towards me. Okay, fine, Mr. E. The death and rebirth of Twinkie Man. Eli says, sorry to hear about that. Dalton, people break into tears seeing it on stage. Okay.
About my Death of a Twinkman post.
Gotcha, okay. Maybe $40 was a bit on the low end for rights to my life's work?
So, can I have a look at your contract?
The cartoonist hands the contract over. Despite its length, Vera makes quick work of it.
I see, sir. I happen to run a law office of irrelevant legality. Please let me represent you and get you out of this.
Yes, it's true. Vera is a silent partner in ampersand, ampersand, semicolon, hyphen, and bracket.
Canon now.
You do that? Thank you, young lady. That's very kind. You all go find the corporate representatives the cartoonist deals with, and of course they turn out to be...
Hello! You're not worrying about the contract again, are you, Mr. Onslow? I thought you made funny little pictures for the love of it, not the money.
You're lucky we don't charge you for the privilege of getting to see them in print. Now that you say that, maybe you have a point.
No, they don't. Listen, you two, I'm Mr. Onslow's new legal representative, and I'll be renegotiating his contract.
No offense, but I don't think you can take negotiations with us. You'll be begging for mercy by sunrise, legally speaking.
I doubt it. Look, I doubt it'll go that long. You'll be the one on your knees before then. Also, legally speaking.
Big talk from someone who's already made a crucial mistake. You can't renegotiate a valid contract, and believe me, when I tie something up, I make sure it's tight.
Don't you worry about that. My co-counsel, Vicky, has already discovered that the contract is valid, haven't you?
Far be it from you to contradict Vera. How do you invalidate this contract? Claim the contract was signed under duress. You threaten him to sign. Framing someone for a crime is okay if that someone is yourself. Argue the contract is null and void because Vera is actually the cartoonist's financial dominatrix and a pre-existing contract establishes all his work belongs to her. Oh, we're going back again to the financial dominatrix.
Okay, I was going to say we did that before, but okay, cool.
Well, I've got to try to do stuff that's going to get the smarts up. So, if I'm gonna nail Vera by the end of the thing, I know what I said. A financial dominatrix? What's that? Some kind of advisor?
Listen, just play along, and I'm sorry for everything I'm about to say.
Rudy, Twinkman versus Deadpool. Jesus.
You bad little piggy, signing on with these lowlifes. You know your contract forbids you from making transactions on your own. Transfer me $100 as punishment right now. Again, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Miss Advisor? You really expect us to believe this pathetic old man is in a kink relationship with you?
Excuse you? The only one who talks about my fin stuff like that is me. How about we take a look at this contract of yours and make sure everything checks out? That's a very personal document between myself and I. I won't break his trust, but maybe you wouldn't understand these things.
Please, I've got 15 fine subs in my personal portfolio alone.
If you're wanting to compare assets, we could be here a while. Mine are getting quite sensitive. She certainly sounds like she knows what she's doing. If word gets out that we stepped on another Dom's toes, we'll never attract any talent again.
Agreed. Let's cut this one loose. Well, with those bloodsuckers dealt with, you return to the con, a new spring in the old cartoonist's step.
There you go. You'll be free to negotiate a new contract with more favorable terms now.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I didn't understand any of it, but it rather gave me this old man a thrill. I don't suppose you'll negotiate my new contract for me, too.
I'd be honored to.
Oh, it's sweet to see Vera championing this old man and his work that she loves so much. Not that you would say that to her face. You lose 2 boldness and gain 2 fun.
Are you sure it's my turn?
Where do you want to go, Eli?
Let's go to the Expo Hall.
Expo Hall. The lobby. Walking around the lobby, you see a flood of people coming in from the other areas. Crowd stampede! Try not to panic. You remember what your yoga teacher taught you. When you get caught in the middle of a crowd stampede, remember to go with the flow. You do. And the flow includes the crowd trampling you. Still, you gain 2 boldness for braving the stampede. You, Omen, Doug, and April are roaming the con, unaware you're about to be approached by a fearsome creature. A kid. Hey, have any of you seen my mom? She said she'd be right back, but I haven't seen her in a while.
Oh no, don't worry, buddy. You can hang out with us until she comes back, okay?
Fine. Hey, you, tall lady.
Do you mean me? What?
Lady, hey, lady!
What? What the fuck do you want?
Made you look.
Wow. I don't think it's far-fetched to assume that the kid's mother left him behind on purpose.
Huh?
Well, if this is a case of child abandonment, the con rulebook is clear. We have to find a place for him within 30 minutes or raise him until he's 18. Or until he dies, whichever comes first.
Darn!
Go
ahead.
I don't have room to bury any more corpses in my backyard. We'd better go with a getting rid of him plan.
Ignore that!
Well, come on, us. Let's take the attention off me and think of what to do to this kid.
Use the kid to back a bet in an illegal high-stakes poker game, then just lose. Or lobby the government to lower the age of labor. If this kid be sent off to the mines, he'll become a way more valuable asset.
You need to get your smarts up.
First one?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, but where are we even gonna find an illegal high-stakes poker game?
There's always an illegal high-stakes poker game going on at any place you go. Just have to open a door and that looks like it shouldn't be opened.
After opening several doors that just lead to janitor's closets and occupied restrooms, you finally stumble upon an illegal high-stakes poker game. Hey, April! Long time no see. You want us to do you in?
You must have mistaken me for some other girl. Who would possibly slit your throats if you stitched on her? Not me!
Omen sits at the table. The dealer said bet starts at $100.
Ah, how inconvenient. I don't have that specific amount. Can I back my bet with this child? It surely makes up the difference, right? That depends on how we measure the kid. Going by the joys of parentalhood is priceless. Going by the current black market rates for organs, it's thousands of dollars at least.
Catherine loves April's design.
Cheers, girl. I mean, I don't know. Works for me. I'll go all in.
Omen rolls a pair of dice. Wrong game.
Yahtzee.
Omen, I don't think poker uses dice. It's a card game.
Godspeed. Forever.
Oh, darn. I made a mistake, and therefore I have lost. Well, goodbye.
You all leave to get some sodas. The tough guy sits silently around the table, staring at the kid. Are you guys my new dads now? You lose 2 smarts, but you gain 2 fun for gambling.
Gotta get the good stuff.
Oh no, you need those smarts.
No, he lost the smarts, not me.
Yeah, he only needs smarts. He's only got 1 left.
Oh, where do you want to go? Got the hotel. Merch hall?
Merch.
Near the merch hall, you find a mysterious fortune-telling machine. There's a sign that says, "Ask a wish and Zoltar will grant it." Originality is not your strong suit, so you have to be big. The machine spits out a ticket that says, "Your wish is granted." Dalton, dice poker, the deadliest kind of poker. That's literally Yahtzee.
Yep.
You keep walking around waiting to get bigger, but you don't feel any different until you look at your butt. Yes, you now have a big, juicy, +2 charm butt. Wishes do come true.
You cannot lie.
Cons are a great place to buy all the merch you could ever want, but they're also filled with all the merch you could never want, like crappy fanzines. Let's see. We got Liam, Nico. All right, I'll take this one then. Hi, can I please interest any of you in buying a fanzine?
Nope.
No, thank you.
Oh, let's buy one. She said please. It'd be wrong for a ranger to ignore such a polite damsel in need.
Yes, that's it. I need your help. I need to sell 20 of these fanzines before the end of the day, or I'll die. Hang on. Just wondering, it's been a while since I've played a Monster Prom game. Did they change it so there aren't failure options anymore? Well, there are. Basically, up until the very last interaction before the end of the game, basically all of them, you'll basically gain something and lose something from each one until you get to the very last interaction before the end of the game, at which point it reverts to the original rules where, yes, there is a failure state. JGB, I like big butts and I cannot lie. And Catherine, fanzines have awesome fan art.
What? No way!
What a predicament you find yourself in. Are you cursed?
No, I've seen this before. The mob must have kidnapped this woman's child, and they're threatening to kill the child if she doesn't sell 20 fanzines. We have to help her.
Enough.
What? No. No, she's obviously lying. She never even mentioned the mob.
Come on, Liam. We have to help her sell these zines. Think of the children.
Liam! Liam, you're always telling me to redeem myself and shit. Here we have a chance to fight the mob and you want to walk away? I must either fight evil or be evil. Your choice.
Okay, fine. I guess it'll be easier to sell 20 fanzines than to make you shut up. Yay! 3 hours later. Damn, selling these zines isn't as easy as I thought it would be.
Indeed, I've been reading them, and they're unfathomably bad. Perhaps the seller deserves to die in the hands of the cursed mob.
Justice will prevail.
No, a good ranger never gives up. That kidnapped child is counting on us. You're with me, right, Periwinkle? Let's go all in and think of a way to sell these zines.
Post a recipe on a popular cooking blog on how to cook a delicious souffle with only eggs, butter, milk, flour, and 20 fanzines. Dylan Hollis would do it.
He would.
Wear a fanzine as a hat and act so incredibly confident that everyone will want to buy one as a fashion statement.
Oh, that one.
You put a zine on your head and wear it proudly around the con. People stare at you, but nobody has to buy one. You start to deflate a bit. Are you uncool?
Don't give up, Periwinkle. Heroes always persevere in the face of hardship.
Do not let them see you back down, my friend. Wear your cringe with pride.
No, take it off. I knew this was a dumb idea. In the end, it's Liam's inspiring lack of belief that makes you go all in. You're Periwinkle, the dumb idea girl. Who would you be if a bad idea embarrassed you now? You double down and put 2 more zines on your head. Whoa, look at that girl over there with all the zines on her head. What a look. When she just had the 1 zine on her head, I thought it was a dumb mistake, but 3? That's a bold statement.
Now you're talking.
Do you want some zines for yourself? Periwinkle's fashion genius is catching on fast.
Totally. I'll take 3 zines, please. Soon enough, you've started a new fashions trend, sold all the zines, and managed to, maybe, save a kidnapped kid. And if that wasn't enough of a victory, when you get back to the hotel that night, you even catch Liam trying the zines on for size. It's not what it looks like! You gain 2 charm and lose 2 creativity, you funky little trendsetter. Shopping time! Alright, for the benefit of those who have not been here for the other rounds, basically we are able to buy a little blind box merch. One particular thing does not do anything, and everything else has different game effects. So, welcome back, Dollface. You know the drill. Choose blindly and choose wisely. So, we'll go through these once again, because I know Catherine hasn't been here the last couple of weeks. Dull Daniel does nothing. Ah, yes, Dull Daniel does nothing. These figurines do literally nothing. The choice for those who don't want the unexpected to hit them in the head. A classic. Stats, but now they're people, is based on the stat icons from the popular video game Human Prom. They are said to have slight effects on people's stats. Zodiac Thirst, Cosmic Office, includes a first selection of 6 out of the 12 star signs that you can date on the acclaimed dating sim. These figurines are said to have non-slight effects on people's stats. Want to test your fortune? Buff Bugs. Oh, so you like Buff Bugs? It immortalized some of the most legendary wrestlers of Underground Insect League that was popular years ago. But beware, these big muscles come packing big effects on stats. Landmarks in Love is a series of handsome figurines that are said to take effect on specific places, for those who want locations to get spicier. My Weird Little Village brings to figurine form some of the most popular neighbors of this cozy yet creepy game. They are said to be cursed. They may profoundly impact your own self or the ones you're trying to romance. And finally, Major Arcana, No Mercy. You're eyeing that? It has some of the best characters from the hit anime of the same name. These figurines are all about sound and video, for some reason. Alright, it's me. We'll do stats, but now they're people. This is for me. No fun, Freddy. You lose a bit of all your stats. Damn. If you got cash to spare, I've got a box for you. Dalton's very thrilled about the nine-tailed Inari shopkeeper. Go ahead, pick one and suffer the consequences. All right, Eli, which one you want?
Let's go with Major Arcana, huh?
Major Arcana?
That was fun last week.
Yeah, we got a live studio audience last week.
Yeah, for myself.
Okay. The Emperor. During your turn, this item changes all the sound effects.
Oh, God.
I mean, last time it was fart noises for me, so...
If you got cash to spare, I've got a box for you. All right, you want the Zodiac Thirst again?
Yeah, although apparently we're not going to get all 12, so I'm still curious to see if it's got Aquarius.
For yourself?
Yeah, huh? Thank you.
Scorpio, Risk Analyst. Exchange the stats of all other players.
Oh, shit.
What? Alright.
So now we just swap stats there, Eli.
Okay.
Means you've now got more smarts, but, yeah.
I just thank you, Pheonix.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that would do that.
Next! See, Catherine, it is an awesome design. I have a feeling the shopkeeper design is very popular. Comic time!
The pen is mightier than the sword.
You feel a surge of creative inspiration and rush to work on your comic. What genius will your pen create today? Brainstorm and find out!
I'll take the penis mightier, Trebek.
Alright, Pheonix. Genie gives you $1 million, but there's a catch. You'll develop a serious addiction to puns. When you're talking to anyone, you'll make the persistent error of calling them Mom. You'll be stalked by a demon named Larry, or every morning you'll have to eat 6 burritos, provoking a persistent tummy ache.
Puns. Gotta be puns.
Okay.
Art is so energetic.
My turn. What conversation topic is severely underrated? Discussing the fact that while Tauruses are objectively hot, Geminis tend to be the worst. Your mom jokes. What not to name your fantasy characters unless you want them to sound dumb. Or carcinization, a proven form of convergent evolution in which non-crab organisms evolve a crab-like body plan. Yeah. There we go.
I was going to go with that as well.
Time to get back to the con. Alright, I'm gonna go.
The main stage does help your smarts.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You decide to watch a panel discussing fighting game archetypes. Your main goal is to determine which type of archetype you are. Are you a grappler? Are you a zoner? By the end of the panel, you realize you are the very rare lover. A highly ineffective archetype for fighting games. Makes sense. You're a better fit for a dating sim. You gain 2 smarts. Later, you, Nico, Liam, and April attend a panel titled, Can the Power of Friendship Beat Everything? Let's find out.
This is going to be a short panel. The power of friendship literally never fails.
Thank you all for coming. Now, I know what you're thinking. This will be a short panel. When has the power of friendship ever failed?
Dang. Dang, he's good.
But we must think, how can the power of friendship be scaled? How can we empirically test the power of friendship across media?
Oh, God.
With pixel measurements and algebraic formulas, obviously. Oh, God, he's Matt Pat.
No, he's a fucking power scaler. It's even
Yeah,
worse.
I know that.
Oh, God.
Let us compare the power of Maka and Soul's friendship in Soul Eater to that of All Might and Deku's in My Hero Academia. I hope you all brought calculators.
Wait, I gotta do math if I want to be a powerful friend? I've been doing this all wrong.
What a tryhard.
Ah, this panel is a load of pretentious drivel. Imagine trying to explain the power of friendship using only algebra. Someone clearly hasn't heard of differential calculus. You cry out as what feels like eagle talons grip your arm hard. You look to see that April has grabbed you. Save me. She's right. You all need saving. Liam and Nico have fallen under this panelist, whatever the hell that is, of utter. Thank you. Spell of utter intellectual bullshit. You got to say something to debunk this whole bullshit panel and show everyone it's not that deep. Aren't all of our attempts to build overly complicated formulas just our way of coping with life's uncertainties? Or, if friendship is such an effective source of power, do you want to be friends with me? We'll do that one. It's not like that. These formulas are necessary. Monster kind can only progress if we come to an agreement on friendship power scaling. Otherwise, how would you even know if Sonic the Hedgehog could beat Jesus and his 12 apostles in a fistfight?
Well, obviously the answer is yes.
Wait, did you say Sonic? That's a silly question. Sonic would obviously beat Jesus' butt.
How would you know, you ignorant swine? Sorry, you were saying, Eli?
I was like, see, she gets it.
Catherine, to be honest and lyrical, Nonoa, the titular character's method of befriending enemies is literally beating them up with lasers. To illustrate his points, the panelist brings out limited edition action figures of Sonic the Hedgehog and Jesus of Nazareth. Well, brace yourselves, gang! We're all going to hell!
I mean, what, we already?
Only now?
Only now! You know, monster fucking and crime and so on is the thing, but now we've got action figures of Jesus. I mean...
Hey, that's just a theory.
How many points of articulation does he have? And does he have the stigmata?
Does he come with his own cross, or do we have to buy that separately as a play set?
Oh, we gotta buy it separately. That's obvious. That's always how it goes. Ooh, playtime. Can I be Jesus?
No, we are not going to infect the fight until I write all the formulas on the chalkboard. And also, for the record, I obviously get to be Jesus. Catherine, oh, it is so good. Some of my family didn't hear about some people in my family didn't hear that Sonic and Jesus line. My uncle is a freaking pastor. The panelist smacks Nico's hand, which was pretty unchristlike of him.
Gee, I bet he was popular in the playground.
Yeah, this guy's starting to sound like Liam when Liam's being not fun.
What? I can be fun. Watch. Liam sneaks over and snatches the Sonic and Jesus action figures while the panelist is busy calculating friendship factorials. See? Fun Liam.
Yay! Dibs on Jesus.
The panelist is so engrossed in his work that he doesn't notice all of you playing with Sonic and Jesus for 45 minutes. Dalton, if you pour water on the back of figure Jesus' head, then open his mouth, it comes out as wine. Realistic stigmata damage. Oh, God. Turn out the lights, he glows in the dark. With the power of God's love. Straight to hell, all of us. Okay. You gain 2 smarts for distracting him with his own boring math, but lose 2 charm. We've got ducks now. What? We've got ducks now. We've got fucking ducks now. Okay. Oh, God! Eli, where do you want to go?
Let's go to the community. Let's go to the hotel.
The hotel? Okay. Catherine, I'm laughing hard, but I'm not sure if I should be laughing. Rudy, well, that's great. Dalton, if he breaks, you can get a new one in 3 days by calling the company. The hotel, you said, Eli,
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
I guess it's because the info was a kappa.
Yeah. All right. You decide to hit the hotel bar for a cocktail because you're classy like that. It's a pity. Fucking ducks. Jesus, action figures and random ducks. Okay. It's a pity you don't know shit about cocktails. When the waiter comes up, you panic and order made-up cocktails like a twisted torso, a hug on the hill, and a vacuum cleaner. What do you know? They do have those cocktails. You prove your credentials as a cocktail connoisseur, and you get totally shit-faced thanks to your to creativity for coming up with drink names.
Breathing.
Looks like the game is a wisecrack. Get out! Get out, Rudy! Come back next week. No, you don't have to get out. Later, you're chilling at the hotel bar.
He accidentally misspelled and put wise quick, so...
Might be autocorrect. He might be on his phone. Who knows?
Yeah, save my autocorrect, Rudy. You're okay.
Later, you're chilling at the hotel bar with Zoe and April when Doug runs up to you.
Okay.
Hey, you'll never guess what I found in the bathroom. This weird duck showed up all of a sudden.
Fucking ducks!
Do I want to know?
There isn't anything gross. Well, I did find gross stuff, but that's not important. What matters is I found a secret room with a vintage pinball machine.
Dalton, now you can get out. Come now, this is no laughing mallard. We're gonna screw. If the Catboy cops show up again, Dalton, we're screwing it up on purpose.
Yep.
And it was a weird one. Like, its theme was sexy vegetables, I think. I'm 95% sure I saw an onion with cleavage on it.
What? I want to see Big Titty Onion. Can you show us?
Sure, follow me.
And so you all follow Doug into a public bathroom to maybe find a sexy pinball machine.
Okay, it's just past this door, down this hall, take a right, or maybe it was a left.
Catherine, duck gun, woo!
Woohoo!
And Dalton, if the Catboy cops show up, I'll waste my data and hop in the chat.
Doug, are you sure you didn't imagine it? Maybe it was a mirage situation or something?
No, that medley corn cob with a big bulge I saw? I'm pretty sure my imagination could produce an image like that by itself.
Oh. April, I love you, but I don't think you dare stop us from finding a potential station.
You keep going. Soon you don't even hear the sounds of the bar anymore. You're surrounded by windowless hallways, stale air, Erie's. Fuck, we're in the back rooms!
Oh, shit.
No!
Don't worry, I've got this. We're not lost. We're just, taking the scenic route.
Ah, yes, the oppressive, windowless, scenic route.
Catherine, I agree. Oh, shit.
We have to go back! I don't want to die in liminal space!
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. On one hand, I'm pretty sure this is the back room, so on the other hand, sexy vegetable pinball machine, you know.
You're pretty sure people die in the back room, so you better forget that pinball machine and find a way to escape. Rudy, I don't give a duck. Dalton, no, you're in the quack rooms. Thank you, Catherine!
Shame, Dalton!
Shame on you! As always, as we say, when Catherine's here, it's a party.
It is.
Ask for directions. Why not ask that tall guy there? You know he's nice because he's smiling too much. Or just pee in a corner, security will escort you out.
That's me in the spots. Lights.
Let's go with the second one. That could work, but I just went to the bathroom. Does anyone need to pee right now?
Not yet, but I bet someone if we drink these bottles of wine in my purse.
Rudy, I'm having fun with Catherine. Dalton, if I had shame, I wouldn't be here on substitute catboy duty.
Wait, why do you have wine? I was saving it for later tonight, but hey, either Oz's plan works or we're stuck here forever, in which case I'd rather be drunk.
Cheers! You all drink up the wine in April's purse. Between the back rooms turn fuzzy and warm as your thoughts.
Wee! Yeah, definitely gotta pee now. Nobody look, okay? Duck. I bet you can't knock this wine bottle off my head with your shoe.
I bet I can't either, but I'm gonna try. Sorry if I give you a concussion.
April, why didn't you use the wine with the Jesus figures?
I can take it. Hit me, you big slimy snack.
Hey, miss, what are you doing?
I'm making shoe versus bottle history. Fuck off, pigs.
Not you, the girl peeing in the corner.
Hey, don't watch me pee, you pervs.
Shame on you. You should always give a lady privacy while she's peeing in a corner.
But you can't pee here. Also, could you all stop shouting so much? All the noise is ruining the creepy backrooms vibe for all the other people trapped here. Because you only need water and parental supervision. Okay. Thank you.
I'll be as loud as I want. Soon may the bellman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. Guys, I think I need to puke. I'm too dizzy. Can someone come and finger my throat?
That summarily gets you all kicked out of the back rooms. Great success! You gain 2 boldness for being brave enough to commit public indecency, but lose 2 charm for refusing to ask for directions.
You win at a con.
Alright, we got the community zone, the lobby, and the merch hall. Where do you want to go?
Lobby, please.
To the lobby. You're at the lobby. That's good. That's actually a really good drawing. I like that one.
Yeah.
You're at the lobby when some random person mistakes you for a friend of a friend he has apparently met twice in his life. You're too shy to correct him, so you hang together for a couple hours. It's when he's insisting to add you to a New Year's Eve party group chat that you finally gather the bravery you need to explain you are not who he believes you are. Better late than never, I guess? Here, have 2 boldness. He still adds you to the group chat. Oh, it's an Elden Ring reference, according to Dalton.
Huh.
You, Liam, and Nico decide to visit Omen and Doug while they get their con volunteer hours assisting at the first aid booth. It's all going smoothly until... Somebody help me! I can't breathe! I've got a gaping chest wound!
Holy moly!
Lay down here, sir. I'll page the on-site director right now. Doctor, right now.
Paging Dr. Nico.
It's Nico.
I know. Don't worry. I'm sorry. Don't worry. Dr. Nico can provide some first aid and TB-worthy brooding until the real doc shows up. Let's see this wound.
The cosplayer lifts his cardboard armor to reveal his completely uninjured chest. What's going on here? Is this a prank? No, I'm really hurt. I'm the Shadowy Knight, and I was fighting an epic battle against the Dark Emperor when he stabbed my lung with the Sword of Midnight, and... Let me stop you right there. Make-believe is fun and all, but this is a real first aid booth for real injuries. Quit wasting our time.
But Liam, cosplay is a serious art form. Sometimes you get so deep in the character that it's hard to get back out.
Sounds legit.
If this guy got wounded in a cosplay battle, the wound may look fake to you, but it's very real to him.
I'm not sure if this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in this franchise or not.
It's not. He can feel the pain in his thespian soul.
I have a thespian soul too, but I still know this is not a real wound.
And we're not real doctors, which makes us qualified to treat it.
Okay, that actually checks out.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard worse.
That makes sense. Kinda. Sadly, the volunteer manager didn't teach us how to do first aid on a wounded soul.
Catherine's gonna go bang her head against the wall now.
Okay.
Then it's up to you, Periwinkle. Hurry up and treat this cosplayer's fake wound. He could fake bleed out any second. His imaginary lung's been punctured. You'll need a lung donation from his imaginary friend, or treat him by drawing a badass-looking scar on him. That's the only reason action heroes fight in the end, to get badass-looking scars.
Oh yeah, we'll go with that one.
I'm in! Getting badass scars is the best reason to get into a fight.
Huh?
I'll draw the scar. What do we think? Some sexy slash wounds over his right nipple? I don't know. I think the scar will look more convincing with a good backstory.
Dalton, the MASH intro, but it's LARP. Rudy, no, but if you want to see dumb, watch The Simpsons. I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
Someone give me a knife.
I say there is no scar better than a real scar. Let's just stab him.
No, Omen, give me that knife.
Why? Are you jealous? We can all stab him if you like. Bukkake style, like Julius Caesar. I think she's mixing her metaphors.
In the midst of this debate, Catherine, Omen, no!
Yeah.
In the midst of this debate, you take the liberty of grabbing a marker and drawing a badass scar on the cosplayer's chest.
Whoa, so cool.
Oh, that's actually perfect. It makes me wish my body was made of a material that could be scarred.
It's true, this scar does have an indelibly badass je ne sais quoi.
Liam, God help me if you shoehorn je ne sais quoi into the sentence one more time.
You're a real artist, Periwinkle. Maybe even a scardist. Ha ha ha!
Well, Dalton, that's a series of ideas I never knew my brain could connect.
Absolutely. One day, Doug, I hope to stab someone and leave a scar that's half as cool as this one.
You lose 2 fun, but gain 2 creativity from your skill at designing scars. You should be out there, stabbing people in the name of art.
God.
Trade places! Choose a video game.
Zelda.
Eli?
Cassette Beasts.
Lollipop Chainsaw. Player orders decided based on how weird it would be if they released a kart racing game based on the game.
I mean, Link's already in the Mario Kart.
Yeah, and honestly, given the theming of a lot of kart ones, Lollipop Chainsaw isn't that big of a stretch. What's the game? What about the other one?
Cassette Beast is basically Pokemon meets Persona.
Okay! I got it. Alright, random time it is then.
Yeah.
Alright, Eli first, me second, and Pheonix brings up the rear again.
Let's die.
Time to get some fresh air. I presume you would like to go. You'd like to go with April?
Yes.
Talk about her career, the contract, or the SpookyCon friend group.
The SpookyCon friend group. Ooh.
We're a merry band, it's true.
How did you all meet?
Well, I know Doug from way back in the day. Then I think he became friends with Zoe, and then Zoe introduced Liam, and then I met both of them through Doug. I appreciate meeting another woman who's in a position similar to mine, just starting to grow a fan base. Yeah, Liam, he's sort of the acquired taste, and yet can't help but relate to him.
Really?
Wait, how so?
That dork is always trying so hard to put up this persona. He crafts so carefully.
That is a choice.
His persona is... Well, it's a choice, but, I don't have the feels. Also, he sometimes draws attractive, buff men for me, so there's that.
Catherine, I need to get caught up on the Monster Farm games. I only have the first 2 games. Well, there's only 2 more. There's Road Trip and Con. So, and this one just came out a couple of weeks ago. So,
you know,
you horny clown.
Dalton, you're being called out again.
Then you met Omen and Nico through Liam, right?
Yes, we all met through them. We met all through Liam. Huh? Omen's such a no-filter queen, just like Zoe. All that murder and all the violence, I'd say she lacks a bit of elegance and technique, but her passion is quite infectious. And you gotta respect a woman that turns torture device into a fashion statement.
She sure has pulled off the Iron Maiden aesthetic.
Absolutely! And then there's Nico. They're sweet, always trying to help me, even if it's in a terribly ineffective way. It's proven impossible to make them understand I've not had dinner with the president.
Not with that attitude.
I'm what? A C-tier idol at best? Moderately sized influencer? But, oh well, it's nice to have someone who believes so delusionally in me.
Ah, April. This made me realize it's a bit late, so do you want to have dinner with me? I know I'm not the president, but...
You're such a silly goose.
Oh, shut you silly goose. But yeah, let's grab something to eat.
You grab some burritos and proceed to have a lovely time together. You can't help but wonder how this will compare to having dinner with the president. You hope you make for better company.
Look at all those food trucks.
Alright, I'm gonna go over here. No, shit, I don't want to do that. Damn it.
I have the Inga.
I can't go back.
I was going to say the other corner. I mean, Scott's always fun.
Oh, here we go. I just got to choose Vera again. Alright.
Oh, that's cute.
Yep. You and Vera decide to watch old mafia movies in your hotel room. Vera, as an experienced crime lord, has lots of opinions on Hollywood's portrayal of organized crime. It's a lot of Tommy guns are actually very inefficient, and I would never be caught dead in that fedora. Ah, Vera, what a character.
Charisma's pretty high.
That was cute.
Do I get a discount?
Alright, so we're going to Omen.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get this one. I don't think I had the right stats to begin with, but we'll see.
Okay.
The storyline doesn't lean that way.
Talk about her hobbies, being a volunteer at SpookyCon, or getting used to the modern world.
Volunteer. Another one of Liam's genius ideas! Due to your lower intellect, I feel obliged to point out that was sarcasm. Yeah, thanks. No problem, Periwinkle. I have your less intelligent back. Again, thanks. Okay, so tell me about volunteering. I hear you're not a fan of it. Huh. Ah, I see you've got the sarcasm perfect. Yes, I hate it. You're consistently asked to execute menial tasks that are far beneath me. It's almost insulting. Liam insists it might help me understand the beauty of helping those in need. I highly suspect it's just another form of torture he has devised for me. I'm still unsure if he's an idiot or a mastermind. At least you're not alone in it. Ah, yes, surely you are referring to Doug. He's precious and must be protected at all costs.
Really?
Huh, I didn't expect that. Why? Don't be mean to Doug or I'll stab you in the eyes. No, I love Doug. I guess I was just scared you two wouldn't get along. How could we not? I am the commander of our army of friends, while he is the second most essential piece of an incredibly moral booster.
An incredible morale booster. Yeah.
Still, it's honestly baffling how someone wears the skull of an evil, a dead warrior and his face could be that soft. An enigma of a person, if you ask me, but nonetheless, he is priceless in his ability to encourage and inspire everyone who surrounds him. Aw, then, I bet Doug would love to hear that. No shit! He would probably cry, that wonderful weakling. Oh, man? The way you talk about protecting Doug, it makes me feel like this did help you understand the beauty of being there for other people.
Oh, fucking Liam.
Oh, stupid, smart Liam.
You spend the rest of the night plotting Omen's revenge on Liam for making them care about other people. Still, you knew that deep down they appreciate what Liam did. Day 4. Okay, here we go. Comic time.
That hard.
Eli, you're up. And all of a sudden, it's time for the last brainstorming session for your comic. Catherine, stupid, smart, sexy Liam. Where did the time go? You've ended up on the most obscure music festival ever. Which band are you checking out? Counterfeit Poetry, Underground Mathletes, All-You-Can-Eat Breakfast Buffet, or Most Glorious Hole?
Most Glorious Hole.
How do you win at brainstorming?
All right. Pheonix, you're still at the Obscure Music Festival. Now that you've chosen a band, just going by their title, which of these songs would be your new favorite? Empathy for the Man Who Could only eat soup, Lube for Days, 5-letter words, or Metaphors Done Wrong?
I mean, it's instinctively lube, but Metaphors Gone Wrong also has an interesting connotation for the glorious hole, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Loop for days. Let's go. Let's be obvious. Fuck it.
Time to get back to the con.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Eli, where are you going? The ducks are back.
The ducks are back. Anyway. Let's go to the merch hall.
Okay. You buy a cool t-shirt which features the entire JoJo family tree. Needless to say, it's several sizes too big for you. You get back to the stand.
Reference, take a shot.
You get back to the stand to return it, but the vendor doesn't take refunds. Unacceptable. Hang on a second. Chat check. Catherine Perrin, all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet sounds delicious. Mr. E's laughing. Catherine Perrin, Metaphors Done Wrong is amazing. Mr. E's laughing some more, and so is Rudy.
Everyone's laughing.
What he can give you is a free JoJo pose. You take it. It forces the limits of your flexibility, but you gain 2 charm from striking such a pose. Later, you meet up with April to get ice cream. You're laughing and chatting over Sundays. Dalton, the ducks are back and they'll kill us all for our bread.
Oh, you silly goose! You have ice cream in your face. Here, I'll get it.
April grabs a napkin and wipes your face. She finds a stubborn spot on your forehead and starts rubbing ferociously.
Dang, I can't get it off. Is this even ice cream? It looks like a red dot.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Suddenly, April tackles you to the floor. It's pretty hot. It's less hot when a speeding bullet explodes the head of the person behind you, showering you both in blood.
I'm so sorry. I think you've been too many. I think you've been in too many of my Momentum-gram stories or something.
JGB, we must protect our bread!
Frozen peas are better for ducks, actually.
Catherine, the ducks are attacking! We've got our own little deranged epic going on in the chat.
Fucking duck with a sniper rifle.
Evil duck runs, says Rudy. Eli, I think you win when it comes to the item that got bought. Damn ducks.
Yep. Quack, 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 quack.
Evil quacks, says Catherine. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ. Okay, moving on. Dalton, look out, they formed a quack formation. We'll come back to the duck attack in the chat in a moment.
That's not great, because my agency contractually obligates me to act single in public. But the more immediate danger is some of my fans are kind of wild, and they'll try and kill you if they think we're dating.
That was a fan of yours who shot at me?
Hang on, back to Catherine. Where's Duck Detective when you need him? A+ Gravity Falls reference. Well done.
Yeah, I think so. Fame, huh? Sure makes life exciting.
You'd be more concerned if you weren't stuck on the fact that you've gotten so close to April that people think you're dating. Nice! Oh, Dalton, ironically, you dodged the bullet by ducking. Mr. E is currently having a heart attack from laughing so much. Okay. Still, you can't be your partner if you get sniped. You better think of a way to protect yourself. Hide in April's ridiculously small car until nightfall. You'll avoid potential murder, and you'll get to be cramped together. Or keep an adorable baby on you at all times. You look emotionally ready for commitment. If you see the sniper's red dot, you can block it with the baby. Ah! The Elon Musk method.
There's our one.
Okay. So, the second one sounds like it's charm, or at least I think it does.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, yeah, charm. Yeah, we're on the last one. So, yeah, this is the one that can have the failure state. So,
okay, let's go with option 2. Please let this work.
you quickly get a hold of a random baby. It's actually really worrisome how easy it was. The next day, you meet up for April for breakfast with your tiny meat shield in tow. Hold on. Sadly, all that not unheard of for Japanese Idol fans. Rudy, looks like Donald, Daffy, and Howard are working together as the evil ducks.
Hey, Oz! I didn't know you had a baby.
Yep, I just picked her out. Isn't she the cutest?
You quickly hold the baby in front of your face to block the sniper dot that just beamed in through the window.
She is! I gotta say, I admire that you've managed to make the most of a calm whilst taking care of a baby. Shows a lot of maturity.
You nod sagely as you reposition the baby to block your right temple.
Why'd you keep holding her like that?
Oh, to get her more sunlight. She needs to photosynthesize.
Catherine, oh no. Oh no!
Isn't that the plan?
What do you know? What do you know? Have you ever been a single mother?
The sniper takes the shot, but a waitress accidentally walks in front of the bullet and dies instead. Well, that's lucky, considering you don't have a backup baby.
Oh, you're using the baby to block the sniper, aren't you?
JGB, oh yeah! Rudy, oh yeah.
That depends. Would you be mad if I said yes?
Of course not. If anything, that's super smart. I'm going to ask my agency if I can have an emergency baby on stage with me in my next concert. Honk! Sniper down to your left! Move the baby!
You and April have a fantastic date, and by strategically repositioning the baby, you manage to survive too. Win-win! You gain 2 charm and lose 2 fun.
I did it!
Back to the main stage. Sit down to watch a panel on how to break the ice and make friends at cons. The panel submits they have no idea. They hoped hosting a panel would force them to be more social. What an honest fella! During the Q&A, a group asks the panelists if they want to join them for some dinner and drinks. It did work! You gain 2 smarts for learning this cool trick to break ice. Next year, you may host a panel yourself. Yay. Then you put on your finest clothes and prepare your palate for the driest wines because Vera is taking you out to dinner. You go to her hotel room and knock on the door.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm still in my pajama. Oh, it's you.
Never change, Vera.
Bad news, we're going to be late for our reservation. For the life of me, I can't... Where?
No worries. Mind if I hang out in here while you figure it out?
Sure, lock yourself up. You can sit on the bed, but don't wrinkle anything.
She shuts herself in the bathroom. Her bed is completely discovered in designer clothes that probably cost more than your organs, so you play it safe and sit on the floor.
Yay or nay on this outfit?
Say yay for me.
Ugh, are you sure? The longer I look at it, the more hideous it looks.
But...
Nope, too late. Already hate it.
She returns to the bathroom, and 15 fashionably late minutes later, she returns in a new outfit.
What about this?
Ooh, I think it's...
Even uglier than the first one, I agree.
You didn't think it was that serious, but just like that, she's back in the bathroom.
Not this one, not that one. I wouldn't even be caught dead in... Oh, this reminds me. Vicky, you've proven yourself useful enough in picking out cute outfits. I need to decide between some winter wear to help me make a decision.
Catherine, she's dressed like my mom. And Dalton wants that floral shirt.
That the pastor's wife, yeah?
She whips out her phone and shows you truly stunning outfits, but your favorite is undoubtedly... Ooh. Wow. Ooh. I'm vibing with the Witch of the Woods look, the perfect mix of evil stepmother and step on me, mommy. Or go for the hunting season vibe. It makes you look dapper, and I'm sure you'll find good use for that shotgun. Damn, these are both good.
Yeah.
Catherine, no, her uncle is the pastor.
Ah, my apologies. You were flip or no? They are both quite cute.
Hang on. Yeah, I'm just going to have to flip for it. Heads Woods, tails Hunter. 2 out of 3. Now, for God's sake. Alright, that's tails. Tails it is! Second one for sure. It's giving me posh huntress who can probably kill me.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I could definitely kill you.
Is that what the shotgun's for? If you're going to hunt me down, I'd appreciate a head start.
No, it's just to go with the outfit. Accessories are essential, especially to intimidate others. But yeah, no, I'm glad you like it. I had the blazer custom tailored for my vacation.
Rudy, I would go for the second one. Catherine, my mom is, or was, she retired, a high school teacher.
Ah, so the floral thing, yeah.
Oh, vacation? Do tell.
I'm going on a once-over retreat to a ski lodge soon. You know, I don't usually like to take breaks, but God, do I need a fucking break. Mood. I'm running so many businesses these days, I can hardly remember which ones are legal and which ones are money laundering fronts. And God, those goons! The fucking goons! Goons are so hard to manage. Every minute, boss, should we put this body in the fridge? Boss, where's my lunch break? Boss, where are the Benny's frozen fingers full in my lunchbox?
Yeah, sounds stressful.
It is. But hey, at least the goons are too stupid to unionize. That would be a real headache. Still, I can't wait to be in the lodge. Just me, some mulled wine, and a quiet snowfall. I've been at war with the world for too long. It's high time Vera Oberon found some peace.
Oberlin, but yeah.
Anyway, this conversation isn't going to get us to the restaurant any faster. I guess I'll wear this old thing. It's not that hideous. Let's leave before I change my mind.
Dinner is delightful, but sometimes it's little moments like these that really take the spotlight. You gain 2 boldness and lose 2 smarts. Well, I'm not getting Vera this time.
Ah, my turn again.
Where do you want to go? The hotel, the community zone, or the lobby?
Community zone, please.
Okay. You sit down to play an experimental new TTRPG called Dancing with Dragons. It's a typical token-esque fantasy setting, but all battles are decided in DDR matches against your opponents. Awesome. You carry your party because you've got moves for days. It's a little fairly skewed because your game master has a broken foot, but that's not your fault. You gain 2 fun kicking ass with your S-rank DDR skills. Later, you invite Omen to wind down and watch a movie at the hotel. Finally, you two can spend some much-needed one-on-one time together.
This is peak cinema, exceptionally relatable. What do you say it was called? Despicable Me.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
You see Omen reach in the popcorn bowl. Now's your chance to not so accidentally brush your fingers and create some romantic tension.
Ah! Spider!
Omen grabs you and tries to crush your fingers. Hot. Once your bones squeak, she realizes she's holding your hand.
Stop staring at me with that dumb face!
She socks you in the jaw. Hot, but also ow.
My apologies. I have cuteness aggression. Aww. Are you really saying I'm cute? No? Yes? I don't know! Shut the fuck up!
She punches you again. One more round of flirting and you're going to end up eating your teeth. Still, it's clear that Omen at least kind of likes you. Surely there's something you can do to help her relax and open up to you. Omen can't remove her Iron Maiden, but it sure looks uncomfortable. Offer to get inside and give her a much-needed back rub. Or, she's been imprisoned in that enclosed space for more than a century. Maybe she's into that now. Get buried with her for a night.
What smarts really don't I in creativity?
I think she's more tied to boldness than anything else, so...
Well, boldness is fairly solid. Yeah, I'm gonna go with back rub.
Okay.
Hey, Omen, do you want a back massage? I have not had a massage since I donned this accursed suit. So, sure, why not?
Sure, why not? The 3 most romantic words in the English language. You shimmy your way between Omen's back and her cape. You're immediately hit with the agonizing pain of dozens of spikes piercing your flesh. But you're also hit with the warm, sensuous curves of Omen's butt, so it pretty much cancels out.
This is nicer than I thought.
That feels nice.
That's good to know, because this does not feel nice for you at all. It's like being stabbed by 1,000 tiny gnomes with knives.
Oh, yes. I haven't loosened that muscle in over 100 years. You have the magic touch, Periwinkle.
She relaxes into you, practically melting in your lap. You feel lightheaded from bliss. And you black out. In hindsight, you were probably getting lightheaded from blood loss. When you wake up, you're in a hospital bed. Omen is sitting next to you watching Despicable Me 4 on your phone.
Good. You're awake. I noticed that you fainted while you were getting that spectacular back rub.
Catherine, leave massages to the professionals, kids.
Technically? At first, I was upset that you stopped massaging me, but then I realized you were dying and brought you to the hospital.
Catherine, Omen, you have shit taste in movies.
I've not seen past 2, so I couldn't comment. You are welcome for that. As repayment for saving your life, perhaps you can give me another back rub.
It's a deal. You gain 2 charm for giving a great massage, but lose 2 boldness.
Now we'll see what happens.
The last day of the con's here.
Woohoo!
Who's going to be your con, love? April? Correct?
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, ask April to the con after party. Sure. Vicky? None of them. Yes. Omen?
Yeah? See where it goes? I mean, they look like they look good together.
Let's check your comic. Finally, the art gang gathers around to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. The Flame of Truth. The Flame of Truth is a pulp noir adventure that follows private investigator Moss Man. This jaded detective used to be part of the police force, but he lost his badge after a dog stole his gun. His peace will be broken when a mysterious femme fatale comes to him with a new case, the mysterious death of a twink. But playing detective isn't easy when you have to battle your inner demons, in which, in Moss's case, take the form of a serious addiction to puns. If that wasn't enough,
works for Noir's perspective.
As these mysteries unravel, Moss will realize this case must be tied to something much bigger, a plan to accelerate the process of carcinization. Can this moth find the flame of truth, or will he be consumed by the fire? All my leads turned out to be dead ends. So there I was, searching in the last place left, the bottom of a bottle. Somebody take it.
You always find your way back here. Just what I can't serve you, Moss.
I think I have a thirst for gossip. Have you heard anything juicy lately?
Well, sure. Let's see that fellow over there. That unicorn isn't all magic and rainbows. I've heard he's gotten corn into some dirty places. He's used our bathroom's glory hole.
Really? Then he might know something about the mysterious death of a twink. Let's see where that horn points me to.
Not so fast, Mossy boy. The boss isn't happy with you turning over so many rocks.
You know what happens to moths who get too close to a light? They get burnt. Yikes.
Dun, dun, dun.
The rain tends my wounds, but that doesn't put out this fire that burns so bright inside me. This flame of truth. This beatdown made me see things clearly. The truth is a big dildo that brings both pain and pleasure, and I have lube for days.
Hey, it did work.
After party. You didn't ask anyone to go to after party with you. As a fourth wall breaking game dev, I have to assume that you didn't like any of the romantic options we presented to you, and I take offense to that. You seriously couldn't get into any of them? Like Liam I can understand, but none of them? Fine, keep your high standards,
Another
loser.
afterlife, I guess.
Ouch, that was one hell of a rejection. I got the achievement, that's not the right way to con. It was so bad that Facebook saves an anniversary for you, giving a yearly reminder of your painful failure to find love. Remind me why anyone still uses Facebook? Alright.
Fine.
I figured I couldn't get my... That stat swap fucked me over. Thanks, Pheonix.
I apologize. I'm sorry. Sorry for randomness.
Mm-hmm. Catherine, that fits. Yes, it does. We have lube for days.
Yeah.
You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you.
You want to go to the party with me? Don't you remember? I can't say. It's part of my contract. It's been mentioned several times.
I don't know. I thought you gave me signs.
You mean when I winked at you? I was joking. I'm a clown.
What's that supposed to mean?
Great. You don't listen and you don't get me. What else can you fail at? Oops.
Sorry. I'm just too busy.
That was the last time you could bring yourself to show your face at a con. In fact, you pivot away from nerd culture so hard that you end up throwing yourself into sports. Sadly, you're almost as bad at sports as you were at finding a date at SpookyCon. God, can we get a happy ending, please? Jesus Christ.
Happy ending or a hat trick. You know, either way, it could be an achievement.
You can finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you.
You're asking me on a date? Just like that? How times have changed. Previously, my suitors would have groveled at my feet just to feel my hand wrapped around their throat. I mean, I could be persuaded to do that if you want.
Catherine, we sacrificed a baby for you, April!
Oh.
Later, perhaps. For now, let us party.
The after party was glorious.
Novel.
Omen arrived in their finest armor, wielding their finest flail, announced that they were here to conquer the festivities. You could have tried to stop them, but what can you say? You're a sucker for a beautiful person who can kick your ass. The cops aren't, though, and you were both arrested for the bloodbath you two caused on the dance floor. At least you and Omen got to spend the night in jail together. Who knew fucking in a holding cell could be so hot?
I guess that's a happy ending.
No secret endings this time.
No.
But we got ducks.
Out
We got ducks. There are ducks.
Yay.
That thing is, that's still a better ending than I got last time.
Oh no.
Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. It's murder on the dance floor, says Dalton. All hail ducks, says Catherine. All sorts of misadventures took place. Entire friendships blossomed. We ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came a truth that to this day we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. Everybody! And rock stupid! There we go. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
So, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but when I was working at the nightclubs, we went to a club opening, and one of the acts was actually Sophie Ellen Spector, and we were one of the first people to hear Murder on the Dance Floor live.
Nice!
Yeah. She was like, I know it's a new song, but can you like dance and pretend like you've heard it before, and like just give the energy. It's like so cute. So, yeah. Oh, Catherine did it!
Yep, thank you, Catherine.
Something else Dalton said that I was going to anecdote about. Someone said something and I'm like...
Oh my god, if the lyrics of this song are correct, it doesn't matter that we're on streaming mode. We can stream the other closing credits song without getting dinged. Hello?
I'm here.
Okay.
So I'm scrolling the chat because I'm saying someone said that. I was like, oh, hang on, I've got to think about that. Oh, okay. No. No.
Catherine, these credits are making me want a Monster Prom cartoon now. Yes, we need a Monster Prom cartoon. We really do.
Yeah.
We really do.
Yeah.
We just unlocked the new plot line. Hooray! We can now call Gerard. We can now call Yang Yang. Locked a new outfit for Omen.
Yeah. No, I whatever the comment was, I can't remember it. So. If it wasn't, that's basically at the beginning of the chat.
Okay, let's see. Comics, backgrounds. Here we go. Let's see what. Boob Inspector.
That's cute. I like that one. Speaking of outfits, Aaron.
Yes.
Do you want to show the people what you've been wearing?
Yeah, I found this today while I was out shopping. It's a nifty little Friday the 13th themed baseball jersey. So, I like baseball jerseys. So, there you go. Hooray.
Yay. I'm less enamored, but I think it's because we don't really have a baseball culture here, so. But it makes Aaron happy, so I'm happy. Ah, Catherine says it's cool, Aaron. So there you go, Catherine likes it. I mean, saying about professional massage, I did actually do a massage course in college, so I was like student licensed while, so technically sort of professional. But I wouldn't be able to charge for it nowadays.
Alright. Okay. So there's a lot to look through here, and we're not going to look through all of it. There's too much. There's way too much now. There's way too much here. Anyway. Alright. Well, that'll do it for this week. We'll be back next week with something. Thank you, Rudy. Rudy thinks it looks good on me, so.
Oh yeah, I didn't say it didn't look good or anything. I just said not quite my thing. I'm not a big Friday. Well, I've only seen the first.
No, Rudy's just giving me a compliment.
I know, darling. It's
okay then. Jesus Christ. Eli, are you still here?
I'm still here, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure. All right, because the last 2 weeks we've always had technical glitches during these damn streams, so.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
No, well, Eli's just like, yep, Mum and Dad are fighting again. I'm just going to sit here quietly.
Yep. Catherine will not be here, sadly, but she's going to be at MomoCon. Good luck with the contest. Yeah. Let us know in 2 weeks if you can swing by. Let us know how you did. We'd like to know.
Yeah.
All right.
We would.
Okay. So, yeah, that will do it for this week in Saturday Supercade. Next week, who knows? We'll see what game we turn up, and if all else fails, we'll just do another round of MonsterCon. That's the great thing about these games. They work when we've got absolutely nothing else, so hooray.
Uh-huh. Yay.
Yep. Pheonix!
Yes?
Do you have anything for the people this week?
Technically nothing new this week, but since I didn't actually get to do a proper shout-out last week, I actually had 2 videos up. Which I did hear you say that my channel existed, but yes, specifically I have 2 videos up from last week. So please check them out.
Alright, fantastic. Eli, have you anything for the people you would like to let them know about?
I mean, you can find me on YouTube, Patreon, and Blue Sky at The Hero of Tomorrow. So if you want to find me, so if you want to support my work in any way, you can go there.
All right.
Hopefully,
go ahead.
Hopefully things will be getting better for me soon financially, but
yeah.
Help him out. He's in a bind. He's trying to find a job, and that sucks. Job hunting sucks. We all know this.
Oh, it does. It does.
As for me, nothing this week, but last week we did get finally got the final 30 plus films of Scooby-Doo out, so please check that out if you'd like to see the end of that. New stuff on the horizon. Things are getting put together. Things are getting made. Probably gonna shoot for having something up here around the 22nd-ish. That's the current plan. We'll stay posted for that. And as always, if you enjoy the nonsense that we do here, please like, share, subscribe, sacrifice a goat to the almighty algorithm, donate to the Patreon, patreon.com/dubiouscon. If you want to make a one-time donation, ko-fi.com/shallow15. All money donated goes to pay people to do things and stuff and buy more games. So that's part of it too. It all goes into doing something for this and for you, the people. All right, the people. We're all set here. We're all done. We will see you next week. Bye.
So long.